the flip side to catch this in your clients is listening for those weak words. It's not just how they're speaking, but also what they're saying. So one of those key things is what I like to call the Yoda-ism. It's try, and Yoda snaps back, try, do or do not. There is no try.
So one of the surest ways to fail is to expect to fail. So you want to listen to people's language. People who are committed to a specific outcome speak clearly and confidently. In other words, they have their vision, they have their clear outcome, they can see it, they can touch it, they can feel it. They have emotion behind that, and it's really clear and it's really confident. People who are unsure about their outcome, or if they can't achieve it, they use hesitant or weak language. Maybe a softer tone, maybe less dynamic or bold at the end of the sentence, maybe hesitating. So to move your lead, prospect, or client towards success, help them speak clearly and confidently about what they want. In other words, help them to own it. Because guess what, Jason? If they say it, they own it. But if we say it, right?
Yeah, if we say it, then it's our words. It's not their words. They don't own it. And they're like, yeah, okay, that's great. And then it just sort of floats away as quickly as they hear it.
Absolutely. So it's so important to understand that even if you think, or even if you have the confidence, even if you're correct in your assessment of what they want, if you're saying it, essentially you're owning it, meaning it's not going to have as much impact versus helping to guide or to lead, lead would be a good word, guide or lead or help them explore so that they say it, so they own it. And I think that's the hardest thing for me, Jason, honestly, because I have the efficiency mindset, meaning I want things to just, you want
to get there
at
quick.
A good pace. I don't want to rush it. I want to hustle, but I want to get things done. I want to get action. I want outcome, sooner rather than later. And so I've got that's good for certain things, but it's a weakness here, especially in the beginning, right? When we're exploring and we're future pacing and we're, clearly defining what they want.
Yeah.
Because guess what? I can make the assumption in my assertive personality, someone might say, yeah, no, that's what I want, but maybe it's not fully what they want, or they didn't really own it. And now we're going off of that assumption and I'm moving towards this thing as if it's theirs, but it's really not, because I owned it and I thought I owned it, with them, but really it was really about me and it wasn't about them.
Yep. The flip side to catch this in your clients is listening for those weak words. It's not just how they're speaking, but also what they're saying. So one of those key things is what I like to call the Yoda-ism. It's try, and Yoda snaps back, try, do or do not. There is no try. So when you hear, oh yeah, I'll give it a try, it's like, okay, let's take a second here and dig into that. Do you really want this? Yes. So you want this to happen? Yes. So what are you going to do? Are we going to be okay if we try and it doesn't work? Or do you want to make this actually happen? It's like, no, I want, it's like, okay, no, it's, do you want to make this happen? Yes. Well, say it. Yes, I want to make this happen. And you could be as blunt as that, where you go, say it. That's part of being the coach, is to get them there. And yeah, it's a little rah-rah, but there's a reason why coaches do that. It's because now that they've said it, they've owned it, they've authored it.
Absolutely. And to that point too, Jason, if you are a real estate professional like Jason and I are helping, even clients, in some ways you are coaching, but other ways you're just consulting. And by the way, if you're 100% commission like we are, we don't get paid unless it closes. You're not in the business. You're not going to be in business very long if you're not setting clear expectations and you're not finding out who really needs or wants the help, right? Who really needs or wants the help. There's a difference between need and want, and a difference between want and need. And by having them own it and clearly define that and say that, guess what? You're being a good steward with your time as a consultant, right? As a real estate professional, right? Any thoughts on that, Jason?
It's really a disservice to your clients if you're not finding out exactly what they want. And not everyone knows exactly what they want. They might not be coming to you and go, hey, I have this multifamily asset I'm looking to divest. It may be a frustration like, oh my God, I can't believe they're, Brett, I'm giving you a call because I can't believe the city's thinking of putting in rent control. We know that doesn't work. What should I do? And, it could be as simple as that. And that floats all the way back to this whole try thing that I brought up a second ago. The try and try until you succeed, or try and try again. That's a never-ending loop. That just sort of, you could see my whole posture. I'm just sort of sinking down as I'm saying. It's like, oh God, I'm going to be stuck in this. The whole point is trying is not the same thing as actually doing, hence what I said earlier. So success lies beyond trying. It's doing. You need to get it done. That's success. So you can do something or you cannot do something. Similar words to try are might, may, could, should, want to, hope, attempt. Let's give it a shot. We'll see. All those sort of wishy-washy words, those should be triggers for this. And your job as a professional, or our job as a professional, is, all right, let's dig down, because spinning our wheels, throwing something up on the market and seeing if the market will take it right now, there's actually a fair number of those overpriced listings. They're not selling. And we're really in a double hump market where the stuff that's fresh to market, if it's priced right, is selling right away, sometimes with multiple bids, sometimes with quite a few, which is really surprising.